Nobody hurt me. I fell and hurt my head. These were the dying words of a man found bound, tortured, and bleeding out in room 1046. But the evidence told a different story. Welcome to America's most perfect murder. January 2nd, 1935, Kansas City, Missouri. At 1:20 p.m., a well-dressed young man walked into the hotel President. He carried no luggage, just a comb, toothbrush, and toothpaste in his coat pockets. He requested an interior room, several floors up, with no street view. He signed the register. Roland T. Owen, Los Angeles. Hotel staff noticed his cauliflower ear and a prominent scar across his left temple. He paid for one night and headed to room 1046 on the 10th floor. During the elevator ride, Owen complained about the nearby Muhlebach Hotel's expensive rates. He emptied his pockets in room 1046 and left immediately. This was the last normal moment. Later, hotel maid Mary Soptic entered for cleaning and found Owen sitting in complete darkness, shades drawn, with only a dim lamp. He seemed nervous, fearful. As she cleaned, he made an unusual request. Leave the door unlocked. He was expecting a friend. When Mary returned with towels, she found Owen lying on his bed in darkness. On the desk, a handwritten note reading, "Don, I will be back in 15 minutes. Wait." Thursday morning, January 3rd. Mary returned and discovered the door locked from the outside. Owen was trapped inside his own room. She unlocked it and found him sitting in the same dark spot. The phone rang. Owen answered. "No, Don, I don't want to eat." "I am not hungry." His voice carried strain, fear. That afternoon, Mary heard two men talking inside room 1046. She knocked with towels. A rough voice, not Owen's, called out, "Who is it?" When she explained, the voice said forcefully, "We don't need any." Strange, since there were no towels in the room. That evening, the guest next door heard loud arguing, both male and female voices cursing. Around 11 p.m., city worker Robert Lane spotted a man running down the street in January cold, wearing only an undershirt and trousers. The injured man flagged down Lane's car. "I thought you were a taxi. Will you take me where I can get a cab?" Lane noticed injuries. "You look like you've been in it bad." The man's chilling response, "I'll kill that," then cut himself off. The description matched Owen perfectly. Throughout Thursday night, room 1046's phone kept going off the hook. Bellhops were sent up multiple times. A deep voice dismissed them through the locked door. Friday morning, January 4th. The phone was off the hook again. Bellhop Randolph Probst went to room 1046. The "Do Not Disturb" sign hung on the handle. He knocked 3 times, no response. Using his pass key, he opened the door. What he saw would haunt him forever. Owen was on his knees just inside the door, head in hands, blood matting his hair. Blood covered the walls, bathroom, bed, and floor. Props fled for help. When they returned, Owen had collapsed against the door. Eventually, he staggered to the bathroom and sat on the bathtub edge. Police and Dr. Harold Flanders from Kansas City General Hospital arrived to find a scene that defied explanation. Owen was completely naked, his body bound with white cord around his neck, wrists, and ankles. The bindings were tight enough to leave deep marks. He had been brutally beaten, 3 fractures to his skull, multiple stab wounds to his chest, and internal injuries that punctured a lung. Most disturbing of all, scattered around the room were the tools of torture. A small bottle of dilute sulfuric acid, unused but ominous in its implications. 2 water glasses, 1 broken, the missing towels. No weapon was found. Whoever did this took it with them. Dr. Flanders estimated Owen's injuries had occurred 6 to 7 hours earlier, meaning the attack had happened while hotel staff were hearing voices and disturbances throughout the night. Owen's injuries were so severe that he was barely conscious, yet he insisted on drinking water from the bathroom faucet. He maintained this lie while dying from obvious torture wounds. Why protect his attacker? Owen died the next day, taking his secrets with him. Police searched for Roland T. Owen of Los Angeles. No such person existed. The Mullabach Hotel remembered a guest matching his description, Eugene K. Scott of Los Angeles. Also fake. Hotel records revealed more aliases. He had stayed at the St. Regis Hotel as Duncan Ogletree with a man named Donald Kelso. Was Kelso the mysterious Don? The case gained national attention. Owen's body was displayed for identification. Hundreds claimed to recognize him. All false leads. Weeks passed. With no identification, Owen faced burial in a pauper's grave. Then an anonymous caller paid for a proper funeral. Cash arrived wrapped in newspaper. At the funeral, attended only by police, 13 American Beauty roses arrived with a card. Love forever, Louise. Who was Louise? Another ghost in this mystery. A year and a half later, breakthrough. Ruby Ogletree of Birmingham, Alabama, saw a newspaper photo of the victim's distinctive scar. She recognized her son, Artemis Ogletree, who had left home in April 1934 at age 19 to hitchhike across the country. Finally, a real name. But why was a 19-year-old from Alabama tortured to death in Kansas City? In 1937, police made a connection. Joseph Ogden was arrested in New York for murdering his roommate, shooting, dismembering, and shipping the body in a trunk. One of Ogden's aliases, Donald Kelso. Could Ogden have been the mysterious Don? Handwriting samples seemed to match, though later FBI analysis proved inconclusive. Despite the promising lead, Ogden was never charged with the Room 1046 murder. Theories multiplied. Had Artemis been killed for betraying criminals? Was it a crime of passion involving Louise? The torture suggested interrogation. But what could a teenage hitchhiker have known worth killing for? The anonymous funeral donor suggested guilt. But of what? The sulfuric acid indicated planning. Yet Artemis had died protecting his killer. Room 1046 still exists today at the Hotel President. The case remains unsolved after 90 years. A victim with multiple fake names, a mysterious Don, an anonymous donor, and flowers signed Louise. The perfect murder where even the victim lied to protect his killer. What do you think happened in Room 1046? Let us know your thoughts.